Hello, happy Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this. It's Lex. Y'all, wait, hold on. Y'all, I've been sipping on some tart cherry juice with some magnesium. So, baby, I'm chilling, okay? I'm chilling. Hope y'all been easy. It's full moon week. It's full moon week, baby. Literally, I was like, why am I so tired? Like I was so tired the following week, but my sleep pattern was crazy. But then, Saturday I was so tired, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm having the full moon, which is rise up. It's our time. And it's just been I just been resting. Honestly, I just been resting after this. I just want to do like a quick little drive by and then go to bed and get my sleep schedule back because y'all, last week I was struggling, but I wanted to just talk about this full moon a little bit, and just do like a quick little check-in, doll check-in. What's up with y'all? Have y'all been demure? Have y'all been mindful with all this crazy energy? This We're getting through it. Like this, honestly, I have been just trying to mutate and just ride the wave, child. Just been trying to ride the wave, and do my own healing from a breakup, and like really do the necessary steps that I should have been doing like months ago. But all things come in due time. But it's so interesting because I was personally very, very focused on releasing, like fully stepping into like being accepting of the breakup and understanding like the energetic plays that happen when you're like holding on to something mentally. Like it just messes up your own sense of reality, right? And it just holds you back into this point that you don't need to be held back. And I'm just coming to this realization that I just have to kind of move forward and stick with it. And this energy has been helping me, like it's been prompting me to do that. And it's just been interesting. It's been interesting to like observing myself and observing how I've been handling things until this far, and just my whole everything personally. And yeah, um it's just been really hard for me to let go as somebody who I really do struggle with letting things go and cutting the ties. Like I'm good at like cutting the physical off, like okay, we don't have to talk. But then it's like the mental, right? The mental, like the day-to-day uh actions that you take to stabilize yourself and to maintain your own mental emotional health. Um and I've been really having to just like come to this conclusion with myself. Let me know if you guys are having some realizations as of yet following this full moon. I have. I definitely have. And not even just with this breakup, but just in the entirety of how I've been navigating the world and how I've been viewing myself, and setting different standards for myself, and not having to, have pain or struggle be like this benchmark and to be something that is expected in the future. Because then it's like that's comfort. Like you're comfortable feeling uncertain about people, you're comfortable feeling a lack into that comfortability of something that's less than. Eventually you get sick of that shit. You get sick of it and you're like, okay, what there has to be more. There has to be something else. And that's kind of the point where I'm at with it. And let me know how you guys been feeling. Let me know how you've been handling this energy. I've just been trying to like ride the wave, honestly, and just checking with myself and really, really let go. Really let go of who I once was, who I once knew I was, people who I was associated with. And it's been hard. It's been hard, but it's also been very freeing at the same time. Um I we can go into another video about like my lore, but yeah, that's just been what I've been dealing with. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting. I want to see how how we're gonna progress moving forward. You know. So, the full moon in Aquarius. It's gonna be tomorrow, August 19th. We're gonna have the full moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And Uranus is currently in Taurus, and that's going to be squaring the sun in Leo, right? And it's also going to be squaring this Mercury retrograde. So there's a lot there's a lot of energy around releasing a false sense of identity, right? And this could be a very highly emotional time, a highly unpredictable time, chaotic time, especially as it relates to, our egos, our identity, and how we speak about them. And um, this kind of threading, this kind of releasing of a sense of self that no longer is with us. Like this Leo season, I love Leo season because I just be popping my shit. I love Leo energy. I love the sun. And it's so interesting because that the sun actually came out in the reading, the cards that I pulled about releasing. And I think a lot of us are going through a moment of rediscovering of self after a sense of our own uncertainties of life, right? Because I think a lot of things that prompt that are breakups, are friendship breakups, losses of jobs, like something dramatic that happens. And Uranus is dramatic, right? It's innovative, it's different, it's quirky. But in Taurus, it's an innovation of values, an innovation, a sense of esteem, and a sense of um, the physical plane. So when it comes to uncovering our true identity, that also comes with a new set of values, a new set of parameters to live by. And there's that growing process to actually apply that new knowledge in real life, in the physical plane. Like setting boundaries, speaking up for yourself more, taking leaps of faith. I can see the collective having a big wake up call and having a lot of realizations around that, especially with this Aquarian energy. It's like something like finding ways to detach from situations that no longer serve you. I've been really, really, really having to acknowledge my own ways in which I've been having unhealthy attachments to past people, to past um, ways of living, to past habits, things that no longer serve me, and having to emotionally detach from them. Like Aquarius moon. Aquarius moons they're very sensitive, and not in a bad way. Like I'm not saying that's as something like a negative quality, but they're very in tune people, and they know how to turn it on and how to turn it off with emotions. Emotions can kind of be this difficult thing. And so with the full moon in Aquarius, we're tapping into these emotions that we've detached from, and we're having to actually see them and rectify them and take a different approach to them with this Uranus square sun, a different approach to our mental capacity, our mental processing with this Uranus square Mercury, right? And the sun, Leo, that's our ego, our self expression, taking different routes to your creative abilities, even with children, learning how to properly assess the inner child within ourselves. A new approach. Maybe you've been doing this one thing and it's been pretty good, it's been helping you, but now things are different because you're growing, you're changing. You're evolving. You're seeing the world around you. You're experiencing yourself in a new light, and you have to make new changes. You got to move it around. You got to pivot. Um, and with this collective reading, I pulled the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. So collectively, like I said, there is this release of a built up sense of self, a self that was created for comfort, created for survival, created for convenience, to now ask ourselves, who are we without those attachments? Who are we without that job? Who are we without that person? Who are we without, you know, these grandiose gifts that we want? And how to stand up and like validate ourselves without the need of those attachments. Like, what have we been doing to step into our own power outside of, you know, the validation that we get from our friends and our family and from, you know, our salary? What if those things were no longer there? How would we validate ourselves still in the midst of uncertainty? What system do you have in place to make sure that you are good when everything falls apart? When the person you love no longer wants to stay with you, when the job that you rely on drops you. What then? What structure do you have then? You know, the Three of Cups is, it's celebratory, it's celebration. Um there is a need for the collective to like lighten the energy up and to lighten the mood up even in the midst of uncertainty. And it's such a hard thing. It's such a hard thing, but I find myself now having to be okay with the present moment, because I, in my last relationship, I was always, you know, I was always thinking, like trying to overthink and think ahead of things that I could do with this person, things that I could do to make more money so I could see this person more, or I could um be a better partner instead of physically just being present and focusing on the partner in front of me, you know? And now I'm having to come to this realization that like all that we need is in the present moment. And all the validation we need, we can give it to ourselves right now. We don't have to wait for this, or wait till my hair is done, or wait until I look the part, wait until I have a certain amount of money to be happy. You have to be happy right now, you know, because what if that never comes? And I'm not saying it will never come, but, you know, what if? What if not? What if there is no a certain date to experience happiness? We have to focus on the happiness we have right here and to be okay with, you know, delayed gratification, because it's fine. You're still going to get your thing, you're still going to get your desire, but maybe it's received in a way that, you know, you didn't think of, you didn't prepare for. And that's okay, because that's life. We're always going to get what we need. And there's going to be things along the way that throw us off the loop a little bit. But if our internal structure is impeccable, nothing can shake you. Nothing can shake you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, look at the economy right now. Like, the economy is really shitty. Job security is very, very lax. It's very, very low. Inflation is going up. There's a lot of uncertainty. And unfortunately, uncertainty, it induces anxiety. It induces worry and stress and fear. And right now, the collective needs to focus on just being calm and staying motivated, staying calm and staying focused. You know, have moments of fun, right, with the 3 of Cups, but don't stray away from your goals, right? And but don't be too attached to the outcome, right? Of having to force the situation. This is how it has to go. Be open to flexibility. Be open to changing up your values. Saying, okay, well, I have a certain goal that I want to make with my money, and I'm not hitting it yet. And so, you think about, your mind goes into all these ways. Okay, if I do this, I'll get some money. If I go see this person, wanting to make the most out of an outcome and force an outcome, when really all you have to do is let go. Let go and let God. I think that has been a major theme in my life, of just letting go. I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything. I'm not trying to force situations, and I'm not feeling guilty for saying no to situations either. When something arises and it's exciting and it's fun, something I want to see myself a part of, then I'll do it. But if it doesn't fit with me, it doesn't fit with my values, I don't have a problem with saying no. Even if it's to my friends. Like, I appreciate them and I want to see them and support them, but I don't always have to do something just because it's available. So I want us all to focus and ask ourselves, what have we been lying ourselves about, to ourselves, about ourselves? I'll say mine. I've been lying to myself that my faith has been weary and it's been wavering, and it's not true. It's not true. These stories that we tell ourselves, they perpetuate lies that we see play out in our real life. Things that have happened to us from childhood, from betrayals, from pain, from friendships. We take that and we use that as a determining factor. Like, okay, well, this happened, so this means that this other thing is going to happen because I was hurt from this person, so the next person's going to hurt me. And we use it to predict outcomes when we don't have to do that. We don't have to predict our next suffering. We don't have to predict the impending doom, the impending pain, right? We just have to remain calm and stay focused and persist with our goals and persist with the things that throw us off, and make sure that our internal processing system and our internal validation system is robust, so that nothing can throw us off, And I've been like grieving this relationship for about 6 months, and I'm now coming to the tail end of like I'm hurt and I'm sad, and I wish it wasn't like this. But now it's just kind of like, well, I can't force anybody to do anything. I can't force an outcome. I just have to accept what is and keep working on myself, keep loving, but not basing my life off of this situation, and not basing my life off of my next encounters, and to learn and then to apply the knowledge, and really, really apply the knowledge, but to also accept that it's done, and it's been a bittersweet moment for me, and it's just been really hurtful, but the peace is nice. The peace, the acceptance, it's nice. That's what comforts me. The uncertainty, that's just what it is. It's uncertainty. I can't attach myself to it. I can observe when I'm in it, but it is what it is. Yeah. I just wanted to get that out and see what y'all thought. Let me know what you're releasing. I'm thinking about doing a video of all the rising signs and how it's going to affect all of them. Thinking about doing that on TikTok or a full video. Oh my god, I was just talking for 20 minutes. Yikes, yikes on bikes. Um but yeah, tell me how y'all thought about this video. I just wanted to get this quick little video out before I go to bed cuz I am tired. But yeah, I hope you guys are really really great. Shout out to the full moon in Aquarius. Hope y'all are really really amazing. And until next time, bye y'all.